I worked doubles for a year and a half, counting every tip, every overtime laugh, just to afford that little silver band, hidden in velvet in the pocket of my hand. I practiced the words in the mirror each night. Will you let me love you for the rest of my life? Street lights were gold, sky dripping, slow rain. I was 10 minutes away from forever, then my phone rang. Now I'm holding this ring like a cigarette burn, watching the dollars drown while the world still turns. I never got to see it, catch the light in your eyes. You left before I could ask you to be mine. Velvet box in my fist, but the question died with you on the 405. Said it happened fast, you never felt pain. Red lights you trusted, decided to change. I still drive that road when I can't fall asleep. Play our song on repeat, let the red lights keep me stuck in the moment. I lost everything. Funny how 4 carats can't stop suffering. I talk to the silence where your laugh used to be. It never answers, but it still sounds like you to me. And I'm holding this ring like a loaded gun, pointed at memories I can't outrun. I never got to see it, catch the light in your eyes. You left before I could ask you to be mine. Velvet box in my fist, but the future died with you on the 405. Keep it on the dash like a review ghost, a tiny circle that hurts the most. Sometimes I open it when the night gets thin, whisper yes for you, then close it again. If love was enough, you'd still be here, but love can't outrun 18 wheels and tears. So I'm holding this ring like the last breath I took, the night that tomorrow turned into a closed book. I never got to see it, catch the light in your eyes. You'll never know I was ready to make you mine. Velvet box on the grave where I laid down my life. I still drive home slow past the 405.
Still smiling in that picture.
You said you needed space, said you were suffocating. That love felt like a cage when you were 28 and craving something wilder than routine, something louder than my arms. So I let you go that evening, didn't fight and raise alarms. You kissed me on the forehead like you always used to do, then walked out with your secrets in that quiet. I'm not good for you. I spent months hating mirrors cause they all look like your face, replaying every goodbye, trying to find my mistake. I never saw the pills on the bathroom shelf, never saw you getting smaller while pretending nothing else. And now I'm staring at you smiling black and white, the same one from the photo on my nightstand every night. You were dying while you left me, dying while you set me free. You carried all the hurt and so it wouldn't fall on me. Terminal kindness, terminal lie. You broke my heart to watch me live while you ran out Paper says leukemia, final stage, no hope. That you fought with quiet courage, that's the part that hurts the most. Cause you fought it all alone, love, you never let me in. You chose an empty bedroom over letting me begin. To hold your hand through chemo, to shave my hair with you. To love you bald and fragile, I would've done that too. Instead I got a postcard heart that said, please don't look for me, while you were turning into ashes in a memory. And now I'm staring at your smile in black and white. You cropped me out of life, but kept me in the light. You were dying while you left me, dying while you lied. You said you wanted freedom, turns out freedom meant goodbye. Terminal kindness, terminal lie. You broke my heart to watch me live, while you ran out of time. I would've crawled through every hospital hall, slept in plastic chairs, learned every nurse by name. I would've traded years of mine for months of yours, but you took that choice away. You loved me enough to leave, and hated yourself enough to stay quiet. Now I'm folding up the paper with your smile in black and white. I finally understand the reason that you vanished overnight. You were dying when you loved me, dying when you set me free. You saved me from the funeral I never got to see. Terminal kindness, terminal lie. I hate you for the way you made me live. I love you cause you died, so I could keep on breathing. I hate you cause you died, I hate you cause you died. Your smile's still on my nightstand, I can't throw it away. I just learned how to miss you the day the paper taught me your name. You left on a Tuesday, suitcase wheels on hardwood. Said you'd fallen for someone who understood. He was the one who taught me how to roll a cigarette, the one who stood beside me when my daddy left. Funny how the person who knows you best can carve the deepest wound inside your chest. I watched you kiss him in my driveway light, then I taught myself to sleep alone at night. 3 years of silence, 3 years of smoke. I learned to laugh without you, learned how jokes can cover up the sound of breaking slow. Now he's in the ground and you're crying on my sleeve, whispering I never stop loving you, believe. But the coffin's closed and the roses are fake, and some words come 700 nights too late. I loved you once, I buried that too, right next to the brother I lost when I lost you. The church smells like lilies and wet regret. Everyone keeps saying he was taken too soon, like death, forget. You stand there in black like you're the widow in chief, while I stand in the back row swallowing grief. Your lipstick's the same shade you wore at 23, when you told me forever was a lie you sold to me. I catch your eyes across the pews and the years, they still look like home, but home disappeared. Now he's in the ground and you're touching my hand, saying I never stop, baby, please understand. But the preacher's done and the dirt's been thrown, some apologies right with the body they're on. I loved you once, I buried that too, 6 feet under the friend who died loving you. You mount my name like a prayer you don't deserve. I keep you never stop, keep it in your throat. I heard it once, the night you wrote that letter saying sorry, saying he was kind. I hope he is you now, 'cause I resign. I loved you once, I buried that too, and today I walked away without forgiving you. Rest in peace, brother. She's all yours now.
Still here in the engine. I still smell the gate.
I turned down Tokyo, turned down the corner office view of neon nights and bullet trains, all because I had you. They sent the contract twice, said final chance signed today. I tore it up in the airport lot and drove the other way. You cried happy tears in the driveway, said I knew you'd choose us. I told myself forever was worth more than a wanderlust. 6 months of small town sunsets, your hand in my hand. I thought staying was the bravest thing a man could ever plan. I kept the boarding pass like a secret scar, folded in the drawer next to who we thought we are. Then you sat me down on the porch last June, said I need someone who dreams bigger than this moon. You packed your heart while I unpacked my life, told me staying was safe, but safe isn't alive. I gave the world for a girl who wanted the world, and the world took her and left me curled on the bed that still smells like your hair, with a boarding pass to nowhere. Now I walk past the diner where we planned our whole lives. You're somewhere chasing skylines, cutting brand new ties. I still flinch when planes fly low over the house, still wake up reaching for you when the night is quiet and loud. My mother says you'll heal, son, give it time, but time just teaches you how to smile while dying inside. I see your picture, city lights in your eyes. You look free and I look like the guy who compromised. You needed someone who dreams bigger than this town. I guess love wasn't big enough to keep you around. You said staying was small, staying was fear. I stayed for you and you disappeared. I gave the world for a girl who wanted the world, and the world spun you away while I unfurled into someone who learned the hardest way, that sacrifice isn't love if love walks away. I still have the boarding pass, it's yellow now, edges soft. Sometimes I take it out at 3 a.m. and wonder whose life I lost, yours or mine. So go chase every horizon, go and never look down. I hope someone dreams big enough to keep you in one town. I'll stay here with the quiet and the almost was, teaching myself how to breathe without, because I gave the world for a girl who needed the world, and the world didn't even notice I got left, boy, with a boarding pass that expired the day I thought love required me to be smaller than my dreams. Still calls my name sometimes. I let it rain, I let it rain. I let it rain. 9 years old, your coffee mug in my sink, and 5 of them were I kept the ring in a sock for 97 days. Practice dropping the one knee in the hallway mirrors haze. I booked the rooftop where we had our first slow dance. Wrote the speech in my notes app, every word by chance. You wore my hoodie like a promise every winter night. We built a life in tiny pieces, thought we got it right. I never saw you flinch when he walked through the door. Never caught the way your eyes asked him for more. Love can be a house where someone else has the key. I was just the one who paid the rent and never learned to see. You said, sit down, baby, there's something I have to say. I'm torn 9 years and a half on an ordinary Tuesday. I've been in love with your brother God for 5 whole years. 5 years of lies and on bed. 5 years of swallowed tears. I was picking out forever while you were picking him. The ring in my fist turned to ice against my skin. 5 years in the next room and I never heard you leave. He stood in the kitchen when you told me couldn't meet my eyes. The same hands that taught me to drive, now stealing my whole life. I saw the guilt in both of you, thick enough to choke. You said we never crossed the line, but every look broke the code. Thanksgiving, birthdays, the way you passed in the salt. Every smile I thought was mine was already his by default. I slept beside a ghost who dreamed of someone else and called it love because it hadn't killed me yet. You cried like you were sorry, like tears could glue to break. Like 5 years of quiet treason was a little mistake. I laughed until I couldn't and I went numb and still. The ring box in my pocket felt heavier than the world. 5 years in the next room while I planned a future for 3. I still see you in his passenger seat. Same playlist, same laugh, same street. He got the girl I built my whole damn world around, and I got the echo of a question I never got to sound. So keep the hoodie, keep the plans, keep the life we made. I'll keep the ring and the silence where my future decayed. You fell in love with my brother while I fell on my knees. 9 years turned into never, just like that, just like these. 5 years in the next room. I hope the walls still speak my name when you lie awake beside him and pretend you're not ashamed. The ring's still in the sock, I can't throw it away. Some questions stay on us forever when the answer walks away. You said yes on the pier while the sky turned peach. Knee in the soul wind, ring shaking in my speech. You cried, laughed, kissed me like the movies do, and slipped the ring on and said I'll never not choose you. That night we planned October, playing kids, playing white. I fell asleep smiling, woke up to goodbye type. No calls, no texts, just a red receipt at 2:14. You vanished wearing my future like it didn't mean a thing. I left the porch light burning 92 Ninth Street. Kept your coffee cup exactly where you left it on the 8th. Then you walked back in on a random Wednesday rain. Ring still shining but your eyes were not the same. You said I had to know if I could breathe without your lungs. I disappeared to see if my heart still beat when you were gone. 3 months without air and you learned how to fly. Came home just to tell me you don't need me to survive. Ooh, you proved you could leave and still wore the ring while you killed me. You smell like new cities, like someone else's sheets. Said you couch surf, soul stirred, dancing stranger streets. I asked where you slept, you said does it even matter now?
I stared at the diamond I paid for and wondered how a yes could turn into silence, how love could be a test. You needed to know you could walk and still come back to this chest. But the joke's on me, I never learned to live without you. You came back stronger, I came back broken in two. You said I wore the ring so I wouldn't forget the question, but I needed to be sure I wasn't just scared of being alone. 3 months without air and you floated just fine. I drowned in the quiet, counting every missed sign. You proved you could vanish and still call this home when you're finished. You said I love you like it was a consolation prize, like love was enough after you looked me in the eyes and told me my worst fear was now your proudest truth. You can live without me, congratulations baby, you're bulletproof. So keep the ring, keep the yes, keep the October we planned. I'll keep the 3 months you taught me I'm a temporary man. You learned you don't need me, I learned I only need you. Funny how that works when one of us outgrew the promise on your finger. You wore it like a souvenir from almost. I wore your absence like a news I never took off. You still sleep on your side of the bed. I still flinch when the porch light flickers. You came back, but the yes you gave me never did. I found the messages at 3 a.m. glowing like evidence. Your phone on the counter still warm from someone else's fingerprints. I sat on the kitchen floor till sunrise, waiting for you to wake. When you saw my face, you shattered, begged me to scream, to break. But I just pulled you close and whispered we'll get through, we'll be okay. I thought love meant choosing you over the pain. Turns out love can be the cruelest thing to give away. You kept waiting for the anger that never came. I swallowed every shot so you wouldn't bleed my name. Then you packed your bags and cried in the hallway lights. Are you forgiving me so easy makes me feel worse than the nights I spent in his bed, worse than the lies on my tongue. You said my grace was a mirror you couldn't outrun. I offered you healing, you called it a cage. You couldn't love a man who refused to hate you. Cause I stayed, too easy to forgive. You wrote me letters I never answered, said you're drowning in the shame, that every mile between us still spells out my name. You hated how I smiled when you called, hated how I understood. Said mercy from me felt like punishment no cheater ever should. I slept in your t-shirt till the sand went cold. Learned forgiveness is a house where nobody feels at home. You said I need someone who make me pay, someone who burn the bridge so I can find my way back to the girl I was before I broke your heart in two. Funny thing is I already forgave her too. You left because my love wouldn't bruise, because I refused to lose you by making you lose. You left because I stayed, too easy to forgive. I guess some people need to fight, need the yelling, need the slam doors at night, need to earn their way back through fire and storms. I just open my arms, this turns out open arms can feel like a court, and mercy can be the heaviest verdict of all. So go find the war you think you deserve, Find the man who'll make redemption hurt. I'll stay here with the quiet and the ghost of your sin, learning how love can be the one thing you will repent. You said forgiving you broke you more than a sin. I guess I lost you the moment I let you back in. You left because I stayed, because I made it too safe to be forgiven. Too easy to forget. The door still closes soft. I never learned how to slam it.
Same stretch of sand where you ran into me at 19. You laughed cause I dropped my ice cream, said clumsy's kinda cute. 7 years later I brought you back at sunset, knees in the foam. Knew every grain of this beach held the shape of home. I got down on one knee where our story first began. You cried, said yes so loud the ocean clapped its hands. We took a blurry picture, your left hand to the sky. I fell asleep counting waves, thinking forever was mine. I didn't see you typing while I dreamed, didn't feel the second life you've been living in your screen. Next morning I woke to 1,000 likes, your hand with a different ring in different light. Caption reads, said yes to my soulmate. Finally tagged some stranger I'd never seen. Same beach, same smile, same left hand glow, but the knee in that photo wasn't mine, no. You posted our moment with somebody else's name, and the tide took the truth before I even knew the game. You blocked me by the time I found the post, comments calling you perfect while I turned into a ghost. I drove back to that beach at 4 a.m. alone, screamed your name at the water till my voice was gone. Found our footprints from the night before, half washed away, like the ocean knew you never meant to stay. I still have the ring in a jar of that sand. It glitters like a joke I'll never understand. You said yes to 2 men on the same damn shore, one in the moonlight, one for the Explore page score. Why was a secret you buried under filters and hearts? You were the wave that erased me before the start. Same beach, same girl, same lying sky. You were my future for 12 whole hours, then said goodbye. The tide took the truth and left me holding the proof that some forevers only last till the Wi-Fi's good. I keep checking if you ever posted me, yeah. Like maybe there's a draft you never set free, but your feed's all couple goals and golden hourglass. And I'm just a guy who got proposed to by the tide. So keep the lights, keep the ring that actually stayed, keep the life you curated while mine washed away. I still walk that beach when the moon is thin, waiting for the tide to give my almost back again. Same sand, same wind, same heart that won't mend. You say yes on the spot where we were supposed to end. The ocean's the only one that knows your real name, and it won't tell me. It just keeps erasing us the same. I still taste the salt from that night. Turns out it was yours all along.